Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. I'm Ken Scode, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. We're celebrating over 48 and a half years of dishing out fine comedy improv, over 5 years and almost 400 shows up on our YouTube channel, LAC Comedy. We do short and long form. Today it's short form. Let's introduce the cast today, starting with Teresa.
Hello, great bananas, everybody.
You have to interpret that on your own. Marnie.
Hello from Minnesota, Minnesota from here.
Yeah, the cheese,
Hi.
second to the cheese state. Ken. He hasn't grown up. Sharon.
Howdy. Hi.
I love the way you play with that mute button. Jacob.
Howdy, y'all, from the big old state of Texas.
It is big. Leah, her first show.
Hi, everybody from California. Woo!
Junior, his first show.
What's up from Sonoma County?
That is also in California for those people who don't know. All right, well, our first game today is called Challenge. And what it is, let me give you an example. One of the rehearsal things we did, do people like winter better or do they like summer better? And then they have to say why they like winter or summer. Maybe they like winter because of skiing or holiday season, maybe like summer for vacations, going to lakes and mountains. So that's what's going to happen. They'll challenge, I'll accept their challenge, and they're just going to morph into wherever they go. And this is called Challenge today. It's going to be day versus night. Day versus night. And you know who I'm going to let start this one off today? Sharon. So Sharon, you tell me why you like one of those better and why.
There's really no question about this. Okay, night is the best because that's when all the weirdos come out. So I get to go out. And it's also when the coyotes howl. And, the tree machines, if you're anywhere near an orchard, that's usually when the nuts get picked and the leaves get shook. And so it's kind of comforting.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that Jacob? Are you doing that? You want to challenge Jacob by doing that little brow move? Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, because I want to say, coyotes, come on. You don't want to deal with the coyotes. It's the wolves that are much more friendly because while coyotes, they hunt in a pack, while wolves, they hunt by themselves, which makes them a lone survivor, and thus makes them even more awesome because they don't need to rely on anybody's help. And wolves can make a much better pet than coyotes can because what can coyotes do? They just take.
Oh, wait a minute. Leah wants to challenge that.
Speaking of relying on yourself, being single that's what I love. Relying on myself. I don't have to rely on anybody else. And you don't have to ask them to do anything. They never do,
A junior wants to jump in here.
Say, there's no I in team. You can't do anything by yourself. I mean, time you need somebody, you know who to call. I mean, it's not like we have like a whole society. Like, how many billions of people are in the world nowadays? And I mean, you can never really be single. There's always.
Teresa wants to challenge that.
I like to call people during the daytime, because that's when everybody's home, so that's why daytime is. I like daytime.
I don't think Marnie agrees here.
Daytime callers, come on, Teresa. They're always spam or potential spam. They are not.
Oh, is that Ken? Ken, were you trying to put your hand up, Ken?
That is the worst. Hate to pick up my phone.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken, go for it.
About the daytime callers. The nighttime callers are the best. You get on those party lines. You call those 1-900 numbers. You talk to some beautiful women. Okay, maybe they're not real, but still, it's the fantasy fulfillment aspect of it. You have some fun. You talk to people at night. You just kind of hang out at the house. You don't have to go anywhere. You just.
Okay, Leah, thank you for challenging that.
Speaking of hanging out at the house, I love hanging out at the house and watching movies. Just hang out at the house, watch movies. Don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to talk to anybody. You could just.
Junior wants to. Junior, go ahead.
Are you depressed, honey? Because if you don't get that vitamin D, you gotta have that daylight. You gotta have people around you. No. Why stay at home? I mean, we live in California. Hello, the ocean.
Teresa doesn't live in California. Go ahead, Teresa.
Yeah, I like to take the vitamin D supplements, you know, and because I like to sleep during the day and I go out at night, you know, and stuff because you know, and I get all the vitamin D I need, you know, so I want to make a pitch for vitamin D.
Oh, now Jacob is going to object about that. Go ahead.
Okay, speaking of supplements, like, come on. Come on, you're basically spending $100 a week just to get your daily supplements in when you can get your vitamins from nature itself. Okay, you can get your vitamin D directly from the sunlight. You don't even need to spend that long. You can just spend 15 minutes of it. Your vitamin C.
Oh, Ken doesn't agree with that. Go ahead, Ken.
You know what else you can get from nature is hives, E. coli, bee stings. You know.
Okay, we're going to stop right there. That's enough of that, Ken. That was beautiful. You do get all those things from going outside, okay? I think you get some inside things too, but we don't need to talk about those. All right, so we're going to move on to the game show. This is a game show, true or false. Everybody's going to get a chance to tell two stories. We're going to keep them to about 30 seconds or less. So if I do stop you, it's because your story is going too long. And then we're each going to vote. Is that true or is that false? In other words, are they making up a BS story, or did this really happen to them? And each one's worth a point. So let's say if Teresa is going to be going first, well, she's got a chance to pick up 6 points if she can fool all other 6 people. Let's say she fools 2 of them, then she'll get 4 points taken away because she only fooled 2 people. All the other ones guessed correctly. So whatever the guesses are, they get the point if they guess correctly. She gets the point if she fools them. Teresa, what's your 30-second story?
Well, I got to tell you, growing up, I loved to ice skate, and I went ice skating I took ice skating lessons, and I did that for like 2 years now, and so now I just miss ice skating so much.
Okay, let's go pull her back up. Marnie, do you think that's true or false?
I think that's true.
Okay.
Teresa looks like an ice skater.
All right, Ken, is that true or false?
True.
Okay, got 2 trues. Sharon.
I think it's false.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and Jacob.
True.
3 trues, 1 false. Leah.
I think it's false.
3-2. Okay, Junior.
True.
4 trues, 2 falses. Teresa, what was true or false?
False.
False. She got you again. So she gets 4 points because she fooled 4 people. The people who said it was false, you get to get a point. Put that right next to you. There's 2 of you. So that was Teresa's big 4. Sharon's got 1. And who else said false? I believe Leah. So put your 1 up next to your name. I know it's your first show. It's going to take her about an hour to figure this one out. Okay, Marnie, true or false story. Go for it.
Okay, so I have a couple grandbabies, but I got this new robot in my swimming pool, and they are deathly afraid of it. Like, they will not even get in the pool. And I've tried everything that I can think of, even pulling the robot out and having them pet it. And they still don't want to swim. So I've got the most menacing pool robot in the neighborhood.
Wow. Elon Musk is now into pools. Okay, is this going to be true or false? Let's start off with Ken.
True.
Sharon.
True.
Jacob.
True.
3 trues so far. Leah. Leah, unmute. Unmute. She's still trying to figure out how to put a 1 up. Okay, go ahead.
I'm trying to put my number in there. I'm going to say false.
False. Okay, we got 3 trues, 1 false. Junior.
True.
4 trues. Teresa.
True.
5 trues, 1 false. So you could get a big one or just only 1 point. Marnie, what is it? Unmute yourself.
I'm looking at only 1 point. It is
1
true.
point. Okay, so all you people who said it was true, you get a point. Put that next to your name. Okay, now we're going to move on to Ken. Ken, big opportunity here for you, Ken.
I once had a Roomba, and my friend brought her dog over to spend the night. And the next morning, the dog had apparently done its business on the carpet right before the Roomba was about to do its business. And long story short, both the Roomba and the carpet were ruined.
Okay, let's go around now. Sharon.
Oh man, I think that's true.
Okay, Jacob.
That's got to be true.
Okay, Junior.
I've heard stories about this before. It's true.
Leah.
I'm going to say true.
4 trues. Teresa.
I'm going to say false.
Marnie.
I'm going to say false.
2 falses, 4 trues. What is it, Ken?
It's false.
All right, so
That
Ken picks
happened,
up
but not to me.
4 points. Ken picks up 4. The people who said it's false pick up 1. And we're going to go to Sharon now for her story.
All right. So for my birthday a few years ago, my best friend took me to a craft store. They had classes, and we went to a doll making class. So this was ridiculous because I don't make things, but they gave us the little bases, the bodies, and we could pick out hair and everything. And then we had to paint their face with this special paint. Anyway, it actually turned out really cool. And believe it or not, Mattel contacted me for that doll.
Wow. Okay, let's go around now. Bring everybody up. Okay, Jacob, true or false?
I'm probably going to say false.
False. Well, that's our show, folks. He took too long to answer. Okay, Junior.
False.
2 falses. Okay, Leah.
I'm going to say true.
Okay, let's go up to Teresa.
True.
Okay, 2 truths, 2 falses. Marnie
I'm going to say false.
and Ken.
False.
Okay, so we have 4 falses and 2 truths. Okay, what is it, Sharon?
It's false.
It's false. Okay. I think the Mattel doll kind of put you over the edge on that one. Nice fantasy, though. Okay, so put your points accordingly. You get 2 more points there, Sharon, because you fooled 2 people. Now it's Jacob's turn to try and, well, we got Teresa with 6 and Ken with 6. Okay, but the other one still got a chance to keep going, and Leah's still trying to figure out how to put a number up, so I have no idea what your number is. Okay, Jacob.
So when I was 8, I had my taekwondo belt test, and I had trouble kicking apart a piece of balsa wood, and I was just really embarrassed, and everybody was laughing at me, so I just ran out of the studio and cried.
Wow. I don't know if that's good a true story, but let's find out. Junior.
I know doing the taekwondo kind of thing, and I'm going to say it's not as easy as people think it is. I'm going to say true.
True. Okay, Leah.
I'm going to say false.
Okay, Teresa.
False.
Okay, Marnie.
False.
Okay, Ken.
I know Jacob's a badass. Of course it's true.
And Sharon.
I think it's false. It looks like he stuck with it.
Okay, so we got 4 falses and 2 truths, Jacob.
False.
Oh, so he only picks up 2 points. All the people who said false pick up a point. Put that next to your name. Okay, and now it's time for Junior to see what he can do right now. Junior?
So when I was in Costa Rica in junior high, I didn't know what a Black Flag Day was. And I was really young, like I said, junior high. And I got taken out by a sleeper wave. And I thought I could breathe the water. And needless to say, as a human, you can't do that. I wouldn't recommend it. And I had CPR performed on me down south.
Okay. Well, let's go right first with Leah first. True or false?
I'm going to say it sounds true. He sounds
Okay.
does.
Teresa?
I'll say true.
Marnie?
True.
Ken?
True.
Sharon?
False.
Jacob?
True.
5 truths, 1 false. Junior?
Yes, I actually got taken out by a sleeper wave.
Wow. So Junior only picks.
I did not know what it meant back then.
Okay, so he got 1 point, Junior. You just add 1 to you. Everybody else add a point on if you guess correctly on that. And now we're going to do Leah's turn. Okay. Remember, folks, it's her first show. She's still learning how to work a computer. Okay, go ahead and put. There you go. You ready? Okay.
Okay. When I went to Hawaii when I was 16 years old, I got a chance to do hula dancing, and I went to hula lessons, and then I got to perform at the luau that evening.
Wow, that sounds fun. Well, let's see if it's true. Teresa?
False.
Marnie?
Teresa's been good at this. I'm going to agree it's false.
Now they're going along with Teresa. Ken?
True.
Sharon?
It's true.
Jacob?
True.
Junior?
Being in Hawaii and doing something similar, I'm going to say true.
5 truths, 1 false. Or do we have 2 falses? I think we had 2 falses and 4 truths. Okay. So what do we got here? What is it, Leah?
It is false.
False. Okay. So all the
Hula dance.
the falses can put up there. You fooled 4 people because 4 people said it was true. So you got up to 5 points now. Okay, now round 2 is worth 2 points each. This is the big one. Remember, you make all your points by fooling people. We already know who are the best liars so far. Teresa's quite a liar. She won in rehearsal, too. She must be always in trouble with her parents. Ken's got 7. Marnie's 6. Sharon, 5. Jacob, 5. Leah, 5. And Junior is still got water in his mouth from the wave. Okay, so here we go now. Put your mute on, Leah. She'll probably turn her camera around and we'll see her, whatever was behind her again. Okay, Teresa, here we go. This is your big chance.
Okay, so when I was in high school, I liked to listen to the Simon Sisters.
Okay, I guess that was it. It was a short. She stopped right there. She likes to listen to the Simon Sisters. Okay, Marnie, is that true or false?
False.
Ken?
False.
Sharon?
It's true.
Jacob?
True.
Junior?
I'm going to say true. I think she's pretty diverse with her music.
Leah?
I don't even know who the Simon Sisters are. False.
3 falses, 3 truths. Teresa?
It's true.
It's true. Well, you get 6 points, Teresa. The people who said it was true, add 2 points to your total. Teresa gets 6. That puts her at 15. Okay, Marnie, here's your chance to take down some points.
Okay. All right, here we go. So when I was in 6th grade, Jesse's Girl, you know that song? That was big, and so was roller skating. So anyway, I won a roller skating dance competition to that song in 6th grade.
Okay, Ken, is that true or false?
Hell yeah, you did. True.
Okay, Sharon.
Oh, I think it's true.
She almost said false. Jacob.
False.
Junior.
I'm going to say false.
Okay, Leah.
I'm going to say true.
And Teresa?
False.
3 truths, 3 falses, so you definitely get 6 points. What is it?
False.
False, okay. She's learning from the best, Teresa, how to lie. 12, okay. Well, now you're going to have to pick up some extra points here. Here's Ken's opportunity, or Sharon. They can all jump in. Jacob, you all can jump into that lead with these points coming up. Here we go, Ken.
My roommate's dog used to just play with balls of yarn and just like tear them apart with her teeth and shake them around like a rodent.
Okay, let's find out if what story is true or false. Sharon?
False.
Jacob?
True.
Junior?
True.
Leah?
True.
Teresa?
Do I get 4 points from the last round?
No.
It's
Go ahead.
true.
True. Okay. And Marnie?
True.
5 truths, 1 false. You could get a lot of points right now. What is it?
It's true.
Oh, you poor man. Well, everybody picks up 2. You pick up still 2. So if you thought it was true, you add 2 points to your total. Ken adds 2. That puts him at 9. Okay, Sharon, here's your big chance.
Okay. All right. When I got married, I had a very traditional white wedding gown, really pretty, puffy and everything, and I wore my cowboy boots with it.
Okay. Let's go to Jacob.
True.
Okay. Leah.
I'm going to say true.
Junior.
True.
Teresa.
True.
Marnie.
I'm going to go false.
Ken.
True.
5 truths, 1 false. What was it?
I really hoped that I had outgrown that image, but yeah, it's true.
Okay. Well, it was a good story worth telling. So
The 80s, okay?
Yeah, sure. That puts you at 9. Everybody else add 2 points if they guess correctly that it was a true story. Junior sideways now. That's what happens when you live in Santa Rosa. You get kind of sideways every once in a while. You got smaller and sideways. You're shrinking. Okay, Leah, here we go. We have to go to Jacob. Jacob, of course, who's got 13 points and could just devastate the competition right now.
So when I was in 7th grade, we had an elevator in my school, and one time I had to take a trolley in the elevator up to the 4th floor, and for some reason the elevator door wasn't working, and it started to close when we didn't have it in with my classmate, and I put my arm out, and the door closed on me, and I got the door open before I could lose my arm.
Okay, well, another very sad story. Let's start out with Leah.
Sounds true.
Okay. Junior?
I don't know. That sounds too much like a movie.
Okay, so
I'm going to say false.
false. Okay, Teresa.
False.
Marnie.
False.
Ken.
I'm with JR. False.
Sharon.
I think it's true.
Okay, you got 4 falses and 2 truths. What was it?
That was true.
Wow. Okay, well, you pick up 4 points. Oh, no, you 4 falses. You put 4 people. No, you pick up 8 points. 8 points. And the truths, whoever guessed true, you pick up 2. Puts them in the lead at 21. It's going to be, this lead could be unsurmountable. We'll see. Leah.
Hello. When I was very little, my dad took me to a roller skating school, roller skating. I was about maybe 7 years old. And because my dad doesn't usually take me to things, it would be my mom. He got me roller skates, but he got me black roller skates. And I said, Dad, girls get white roller skates. He's like, it doesn't matter. So I put on my roller skates and I'm rolling around having fun. And then it's an all girls skate. And I'm running around and skating and everything. And of course, I do look like a tomboy as a little kid, right? So a referee comes running up and skating behind me and pulled me off the thing and said, little boy, it's all girls skate, and took me off the ring. And then I cried.
Such a sad story. But let's see if it's true. Let's go to Junior first.
I'm going to say false.
Okay, Teresa.
I think it's true.
Okay, Marnie.
I think it's true.
Okay, Ken.
True.
Okay, Sharon.
True.
Jacob.
True.
Okay, so we have 5 trues and 1 false. Is that a true story?
It is a true story.
Okay. So then you only pick up 2. Everybody else who said it was a true story picks up 2. And now it's Junior's turn to close it on out.
I have actually been with a pack of wolves.
Short but sweet. Okay, Teresa, has he been with a pack of wolves?
True.
Marnie?
False.
Ken?
It's true. I saw him smoking one outside.
Sharon?
I know this one's true.
All right. Jacob?
True.
And Leah?
I'm going to say false.
4 trues, 2 falses. What is it?
When I was working at the Folsom Zoo, there was a whole pack of wolves, and I got to be in the enclosure.
All right, so you pick up 4 points. Everybody else who guessed correctly picks up 2. Let's do the final totaling here. It's just absolutely amazing. Just make sure okay, so Jacob won 25, just beating Teresa 25-23. Coming in next, it looks like it's Ken at 17, Marnie at 16, Sharon, is he 12? Oh, he's 12. I'm so sorry. It's so sad. Marnie, then it just goes to show you most women are smarter than men, as 3 of the 4 women came in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place. Jacob, I think you really wanted to be a woman, so we'll just leave it at that the women win the game. Okay, and Ken and Junior, you get going away prizes. You get to go hang out with some wolves. And Leah, we're going to send somebody over to your house to show you how to work your computer and scoreboard. Anyway, this has been true or false. I'm just going to have Ken stay out here with me. All the ladies get ready. We're going in to play The Bachelor now. So everybody minimize. Make sure you're muted off to the side. Okay, make sure you're muted there, Junior. Okay, and Leah's going to learn how to go off to the side. It should take her about 25 minutes. She lives in Camarillo, so most people in Camarillo were raised on farms and they never worked on computers. Okay, welcome to The Bachelor, Ken. This is really exciting for you right now. We're down to 4 lovely bachelorettes. You've dated each one of them twice, one on a date we sent you on, one on a date you chose to go someplace, and then this time they chose the place you did not know until they drove up and our cameras followed you, and now we're back in the studio. So the first one is Sharon, and Sharon brought you to a nude dude ranch. So let's bring Sharon out right now, and let's see how that experience went for you and Sharon, okay? So Sharon, tell us why you decided to go to a nude dude ranch.
Well, I just really wanted to see Ken's true colors, and I wanted him to experience, well, when I say true colors or not, he was very pale. Okay, we called him Pale Rider. And anyway, I just wanted to have the real experience of being horseback and getting sun and just letting my long hair kind of cover my body. It was very sexy. Of course,
Well, Ken, now, what were you thinking when she brought the two horses out and she said, we're going to ride naked bareback?
Well, first I thought, when she said we were going to a new dude ranch, I thought, well, how are you going to get in? Because I thought she meant like new dudes, meant like all men.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
realized it was like a country western style ranch. But it was great because, like, yeah, like you could ride the horses naked, but you didn't actually have to ride them bareback. They had like these special foam rubber saddles.
Ah, okay.
Soft and glossy that you could sit on, and
That's great.
it was like sitting on bed sheets almost. Yeah.
Wow, wow. Okay, well, you did a couple other things at the Dude Ranch. So I know we just call it a Dude Ranch because guys run it, but you did a few other things. So between the two of you, what would you say, other than the horseback riding, what was something else exciting you did there on the Dude Ranch?
I enjoyed Naked Campfire, didn't you?
Oh.
The singing with the guitars. We had a lot of fun at night. You know?
Yeah, that
We
was-
weren't the only people there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. How many other couples or people were there?
I think there were eight
Yeah.
couples.
8 couples, okay.
Yeah.
And-
It's a massive ranch.
Right, right. Well, it sounds like you guys had a really good time, and I know you guys had a nice little cabin, and so it was wonderful. So that's great. So thank you, Sharon. We're going to be bringing you back out shortly, and we'll see if you're the one he's going to pick. Okay. We're going to go now to Leah. Leah brought you to an exorcism, so let's find out why she did that. Okay, so Leah, why did you decide to bring him to an exorcism?
Well, Ken, I needed you to meet my father, and unfortunately, he needed to be exorcised, and he had a demon in him, and I needed his permission, and he wanted to meet you, but this demon came in, and it was in between the time, and so I brought you there to help me with that. Wasn't it fun?
Yeah, I'd never seen an exorcism before, let alone participated in one. And yeah, it was great helping get that demon out of your dad.
Mm-hmm,
Yes, I
mm-hmm.
know. I think it transferred into somebody else, but my dad is okay, and he really likes you, so we appreciate you coming. And
I thought it was great, you know, because when the priest was doing the exorcism, and then he asked you to throw holy water on her father's face. What was your thoughts then, there, Ken?
he really participated.
Yeah, I was worried I wasn't getting enough thrust in the throwing of the water to really get it on his face, because, like, you know, you try to pick up water. It's a liquid. It's just water, you know. It's you try to.
And Leah, what was the first word your father said? The demon had left his body, and he sees Ken now.
He
Not
said,
being-
"Oh, thank you for taking my girl."
Wow. Okay. Well, that could be a match made in heaven or hell, depending on where the exorcism is. But thank you so much, Leah. We'll bring you back out. We have our next one is Marnie. And Marnie brought you to a maximum security prison. So let's find out why she chose that. Marnie?
Well, the first couple dates, you know, I was kind of waiting for my sentencing. So those were all right. And I had a good time with you. And I just thought, you know, if he liked me well enough, he would accept me for who I am. And so I got sentenced to 10, but I could be out in 2.5 to 5. So I don't know what you think about that.
Well, it's still a long time to wait. I mean, how long before we can even get like conjugal visits or anything like that?
Oh, I got something for you. I've already made friends with the head security guard here, and look what she loaned me. We're gonna have a lot of fun. And I think that can happen within the next week or two. So I'm going to be on my best behavior so that we can have some quality time together. And maybe next time you can bring me a little something sweet with maybe something inside.
Yeah, something with raisins.
Wow. Wow. It seems like you guys hit it off really well. I know that you were, she said, just meet me down at the prison. What were you thinking when, because all the other ones we took you there, but in this case, she was already in her cell.
Well, I thought maybe she worked there, like she was a corrections officer, and I thought, oh, that'd be kind of hot. But then I found out she was actually an inmate. I was kind of like, well, I
It's
ain't
too
exactly
much.
perfect myself.
Well, you
Ken,
know that
it's
she's not going to cheat on you.
honestly, it won't be long. I'll be out. Like I said, if you bring me something sweet, maybe I can get out of here a little sooner. Wink,
Well,
Mm.
wink.
I think if you can get out on good behavior, that'd be a good sign. Because if you can behave yourself, then I'll know you can behave yourself.
Yeah, but you
Wow.
probably don't want me to behave myself.
Mm.
We could have a
Okay,
lot of
well,
fun.
wow. Thank you, Marnie. She seems like a real hot potato there. Ken, you can get a lot of trouble with that one, I can see. And now our final one is Teresa, and she crashed a wedding reception. So let's find out why Teresa decided to crash a wedding reception. Teresa?
Well, I looked up where all the weddings are going to be, and I decided on one an hour away, and I drove you there because I knew where it was, and we had a nice ride there. We got there, and then I got out of the car, and I asked you to park the car for me. So you're taking your time parking the car and stuff like that, and went into the wedding. I took you to the wedding because I wanted to see how you'd behave when we got married and had a wedding. I wanted to make sure you'd be a good fit at a wedding. So then all of a sudden, the car you pressed the wrong way and you went forward instead of backward, and you crashed into the chairs at the empty chairs at the wedding and stuff like that. They were set up, but we hadn't gotten there yet. And
Wow,
all
so you
these
actually
chairs left.
crashed the wedding. I thought you just, like you were actually a wedding reception. There's people there. You actually crashed the reception?
Crashed into it, yeah.
Yeah.
It
Wow.
was kind of a snafu, just didn't engage the brake correctly. It was in the wrong gear, and yeah, the car just kind of careened into those chairs. Thank God the chairs were there, and didn't
Yeah.
actually hit any people. But
So the people were not there yet, but I hear that you still went in and Teresa, you asked Ken to cut the wedding cake with you because that was out on the table.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I asked him after that happened. I said, well, maybe he could redeem himself and cut the wedding cake, and he did a pretty good job cutting the wedding cake and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And he cut it with a fork instead of a knife, though. But he did a good job. I thought it was a good job and stuff.
Okay, so Ken, you crashed the car. The chairs were everywhere, but Teresa sees their wedding cake, which is supposed to be for them to cut, but she says, "Let's cut it." What were you thinking?
I was thinking maybe if we are going to cut it, let's try to cut as little as possible from it. That's why I used the fork instead of the knife.
Okay, makes sense.
A little bit off the nose.
Okay, well, let's bring all the ladies back out. You've got some real thinking to do here, Ken. You've got some really very interesting, a nude dude ranch. Let's bring them all up here now. We have, of course, the exorcism where you met her father, Leah's father. And then, of course, we've got Marnie, who's now in prison for maybe 2 to 5 years on good behavior. But she sounds pretty horny, so, that may get you going. And then you've got Teresa, who actually crashed into the chairs of a wedding reception when no one was there, thank God, and then ate part of the cake. So, Ken, let's eliminate first. So who would you like to eliminate first and tell us maybe why?
Well, Sharon, as much fun as the nude dude ranch was, I guess I got to be honest, I was never really that into the sort of the Western lifestyle and horseback riding. I'm just not really an outdoorsy person. I have allergies and other health issues.
Wow. Okay, well, Sharon, how do you feel about this?
I could tell you weren't really feeling it. And you know what? Had a great time. Good luck to you. You're a great guy.
Thank you, Sharon. Okay, let's go now. Who's next?
Teresa. That couple that was getting married, they were not happy with us. They said some pretty important things, and just the idea of like going on dates to weddings just to practice getting married. I mean, it's still a little early to be thinking about that.
Okay, Teresa, do you have anything you want to say?
Well, you crashed my heart saying that.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get your car out of the shop for you. Okay, we're down to Marnie. You obviously are a dangerous man. You're taking someone who has an exorcism and another person who's in prison. You definitely want to live on the edge, Ken. Who would you like to pick? And then we'll talk to the one you eliminate.
Leah, I that exorcism, it was not comfortable. That was an unsettling experience, and I would not want to have to go through something like that again.
Wow. Okay, Leah, closing remarks?
I totally understand. I really appreciate you doing that with me. And that was really big of you to help save him. So hopefully if it happens again, I can call you.
We'll see.
Okay. Good luck.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Leah. All right. Well, Marnie, you are our grand prize winner, and you've got to feel really good about yourself. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. This is going to help me get out a lot faster, and I am going to go put your name on the board for next weekend. We're on.
Well, Ken, congratulations. Sounds like you got some fun times for the next 2 to 5 years in closed quarters with a wild woman.
Sick of me, right?
Yeah, I'll always know where you are.
That's for sure. And this has been The Bachelor. Thanks for watching. Thank you, guys. All right, we're going to move on to Unrelated Minds. So I'm going to bring Junior and Jacob out here now. I don't know if you guys know anybody who, they talk to each other like they're talking to each other, but they're really talking about their own subject. So that's what's going to happen here, because Jacob's going to talk about this really bad roommate he has. And Junior's going to talk about his cat's been missing for a couple days. So that's all he's going to talk about. And all Jacob's going to talk about is his bad roommate. And this is Unrelated Minds, a game I made probably about 25 years ago when I had a roommate this bad.
Hey, I gotta tell you, my roommate is so bad because every time he comes home, he stinks of alcohol, and the next morning I just find him passed out on the floor.
Well, you know what? I hear you. My cat has been missing for I don't know how long. Like, I'm legit worried. I think he got hit by a car. He is my baby. Like, legit my baby. Like, I mean, I'm a little furry, so it's like he actually could be my kid. That'd be a little weird, right? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, there is such thing as fur babies. Is that what a fur baby is?
Yeah, that sucks. But one thing that I can't stand is that whenever he just brings his girlfriend over, he doesn't give me any time to just like get out of the house. So I stumble in when they're like making out. I'm like, okay, this is not.
Yeah, no, I get that. But my cat is 10 years old. Like, do you know how old that is in human years? That's like ancient. And like the fact that he's out there and I have no idea where he is. I mean, like, the whole point of a microchip is for them to tell me where they are, right? And he's microchipped, he's vaccinated, he's neutered, so it's not like he's gonna go out and like hump some queens or whatever the females are called. I don't know, but it's like I'm so worried. Do you see this? I am gray from the stress of it.
Oh my God! I hear you right there. I mean, honestly, when it comes to paying the rent for my roommate, I only get like 2 cents, his 2 cents out of him, and I mean literally just 2 cents out of him, because that's all he gets paid in. All right, the rest of the money he just spends on alcohol and women. All right, right.
I mean, like Jacob, like for real, like the fact that he's been gone, I think he's dead. Like he's like probably out in the gutter somewhere getting eaten by some wolves or something. I don't know. Like, I mean, like, I live out in the middle of nowhere, so like wolves are like everywhere. Maybe it was a cougar. I'm like, it's a cat, so maybe it could have been an owl. I have no idea. I really hope he's okay. I mean, like fur babies getting eaten. I mean, like, could that be making the news or something like that? Should I put a missing persons out? I mean, missing persons, missing cat. I mean, like, what's the difference, right? I mean, as long as I put a reward on there, it shouldn't be a big deal, right? Right? I think I'll try that.
Oh yeah, I totally feel you. all that jazz about just not enjoying stuff right here when I want to enjoy our room, but our apartment together. But of course, he just leaves it a big old mess. He just comes right in and just throws all of his stuff on the floor, not even bothering to clean it up.
No, no, like for real. Like this cat. Oh my God! Look! I found him. Isn't he the most? Oh, I found my baby. Oh, isn't he just so
Yeah,
cute?
yeah,
Oh, my baby boy. Mm.
yeah. But even when it came to just like him borrowing my laptop a few days ago, and he still hasn't returned it since. My guess is that he's probably broken it, or probably he's just still using it and just messing up.
Really? Like where did he go now? I mean, you saw him, right? Am I delusional now? Like he was just here. Like I could have sworn I saw him. Where did he go now? Like he's like Houdini, like straight up Houdini.
Okay, thank you guys. That was wonderful. Unrelated minds. Let's have everybody come on back out here. Let's bring them all up for me. Okay, we're going to do a little thing called the park bench. And what's going to happen is you're all going to come in and talk about paranormal experiences, just weird, whacked out stuff. Ken was getting, I think, some sort of prison outfit for you, Marnie. That's why he just changed into his prison outfit. He'll be coming back over. So it looks like he's already heading over to the prison. He's moving. Okay, Ken, that was just a game. Okay, you're not actually going to go meet her in a prison. Okay, I know you're a method improviser. Okay, so the park bench. So what's going to happen is, Teresa, you'll be out there first. And what you're going to be doing is stay out here now. You'll be listening to Marnie, who will come on first and start talking about paranormal experiences. And I'll say, switch. And then Ken will come in and talk to Marnie. And then Sharon will come in and talk to Ken. Jacob will come in and talk to Sharon. Leah will come in and talk to Jacob. Junior will come in and talk to Leah. And then Teresa, you'll come in and talk to Junior. So that's the order in which you're going to come in. Hopefully all you have to do is remember who you're coming in after to come talk to. It's just going to be the person right next to you right now. Okay? All right? So once again, Teresa, Marnie comes in next, then Ken, then Sharon, then Jacob, then Leah, then Junior, then Teresa. All with your story when you come in. The other person will be on the bench and they'll be listening. Maybe a couple words here and there to the story. Okay, let's get ready to play the park bench. Teresa, you stay out here. Everybody else go minimize. Okay, and wow, Leah beat you minimizing, Ken. That's really that's a bad state of affairs for you, Ken. Ken's been with me probably at least 6-7 months, and Leah, congratulations, you beat him minimizing. Okay, paranormal experiences on a park bench. I'm going to go bye-bye. Unmute.
Oh my gosh, you would not believe it. Last night, I was laying in bed, and all of a sudden I get a text message from my daughter. She says, "Mom, come to my room quick." And I'm like, "Why? Are you okay?" And she goes, "No, just come here, come here." So I go downstairs to her room. She jumps. Now, she's 18. She jumps out of her bed, wraps her arms around my neck, and says, "Get me out of here." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." So we get out of the room, and she goes, "Mom, there was something." I was laying in bed and all of a sudden I heard something on my walls and it sounded like scratching on the walls. And then it sounded like footsteps getting closer and closer to her bed. And she was so afraid that something was going to crawl in bed with her and kill her. And she couldn't see anything. So she just threw the covers over her head and just started texting me feverishly, trying to get me down there to save her. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Have you ever seen anything like this? I don't know how to get rid of it.
No, I haven't, but that sounds really real. I really believe that.
Okay, let's switch it up. Teresa leaves. Ken comes in. Here we go. Ken with the paranormal.
I think the internet is just designed to sabotage my life. It's like the more I need something done right away, the slower my connection gets. It's as if Google literally hates me.
On purpose?
Yes, I think Google I don't know what I did to piss Google off. If it was some of my search strings, you know, it's say like, you know, is Jeff Bezos a pedophile? Like I can understand they didn't like that maybe, or you know, questions like, you know, is the U.S. government, you know, secretly plotting with whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is, Google is conscious. It's got something against me, and that's why my connection's been so shitty tonight.
Does it connect with your brain or just with what you're typing?
I think it's connecting with my brain. Yeah, I think it's reading some of my thoughts and just going, "You're a dirty bastard, and I don't like you."
Switch. And here comes our next one. Ken stays out there. I believe Sharon. Yes.
Have you noticed? Did you see that? Did you see that, Ken?
What? Right?
Didn't you see what they just did right now? I was just here, and it went by. There it goes again. Did you see it? It's crazy.
Well, the Blue Angels are in town, but you'd usually hear them, wouldn't you?
Well, that's the thing. I don't hear them.
Yeah.
They just like zip by. I mean, are they making them differently now? Did they take the engines off maybe? And they didn't tell us?
No, I think they're making the new silent engines, the Caterpillar planes.
Oh, these are those already? I didn't know they were coming out yet. Because
I know.
So what about when they go over the Dodger game? What am I seeing there? Because I can hear those. I can hear those coming.
Well, yeah, those are the old F-18As. These are the F-18Bs, which are like insane.
You see, though, they're trying to keep that information away from us.
And Switch.
Good job. I mean, we can see them flying back and forth all over.
Switch. Ken leaves, and Jacob comes in.
Absolutely. Right?
You know what I just?
Right?
You know what I discovered?
What, Jacob?
Is that when some people put on their glasses, they can't see. They're able to see the ghosts of past people that are still among us, and they're ruining everyone's lives and altering history.
Okay, when you put them on or take them off?
But when you put them on because that's when you see the truth. And when you take them off, you're blinded by society, by the government themselves. Right?
Oh.
And trust me when I tell you this. I saw the ghost of my grandfather walking right by me when I was talking to this girl, and I heard a whisper saying, "Leave her."
And Switch.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Sharon out. And Leah in.
Hi, look what I got. They're dowsing rods. You can communicate with the spirits with these, so ask a question.
Are you here?
Am I here? Yes, thank you. Did Marilyn Monroe get murdered? Yeah, you did. Isn't that good? All your answers that you are terrestrials real?
Howard.
Can you believe this? I did it. I found all the answers.
How do I know you're not just moving those with your hand?
Look.
Okay, so were you just moving them with your hands the whole time?
Look, ask another question. Say a no question.
Oh,
am I a man?
No. Well.
Nuts. I'm sorry.
You know, this whole like Area 51. I mean, like at one point it was not real, and now it's real, and now everybody knows about it. I mean, like let's get those little things out there and see if if it's like a conspiracy theory or if it really is real. I mean, like if you go to Roswell, there's like a whole great big museum about it, so we all know aliens are real. So then does that mean like the Egyptians had alien help?
Did the Egyptians have alien help? Yes, they did.
See, I'm in the know. I'm in the know.
Yeah. I mean, how can they make those big, huge, like, temples?
Right. And the fact that it's not just in Egypt, if you think about all the other places that have pyramids like that, I mean, like, they all look similar, right?
Right? I know. Oh my God. I mean, aliens are all over, like in the ocean. Like our neighbor could be an alien.
She might be listening.
Oh, is there
And
alien?
switch. Okay, Leah out, Teresa in.
Hi. So all these department stores are doing something to the pens. The ink in the pen stinks. You know, see all these pens? It smells. It stinks.
Oh, I remember back in the day they had like different flavors. There was like grape and berry and watermelon. It was all kinds of weird. Like everybody got high off of that stuff, girl. Like I
But
could
when you
not.
write down, you smell your writing, and your writing stinks and
Is
stuff
that why
like
you
that.
look so high right now?
No.
I thought I
Yeah,
just saw you sniffing those.
yeah. I shouldn't have sniffed them because it really disturbs me. It smells really
Yeah, I
badly
mean,
and stuff
now
like
that's in
that.
your lungs, and now like with everything going on. I mean, like vaping. I mean, now like there's like popcorn lung or something. Like I mean, like popcorn in your lungs. Like what? From vaping? That's a
Well,
little
this
weird, right?
yeah. These pens actually smell really putrid and stuff. They're really
So it's
putrid
they're
stuff.
like Sharpies kind of thing.
Well,
You
they're
know,
all different kinds
are
of
we
pen.
talking
All
like
the ink.
are we sniffing the nitrous ones?
No, they're all kinds of ink and all kinds of pens. You have all kinds of pens here.
So are we talking like my clicky pen? Because I love doing the clicking. You know, I'm one of those people that you just like randomly click, and then you get those people just constantly doing it, and next thing you know, you've been clicking for like 10 minutes, and everybody around you is going like, "What are you doing? You're annoying the hell out of me." As I'm continuing to click. How
And
many
that's
people
Park
annoy you?
Bench. Okay, thank you guys. You guys stay out here. Everybody else join out here for a second. We're going to play our final game. Thank you, audience. The chat is open, so if you want to put any nice comments in for anybody or anything you liked here today, you've got a couple minutes to do that. We've had over 51 people watching the show today, so that's pretty good. Now the last game is What's Wrong? And each one of these guys is going to come out and they're going to give about a 30-second monologue of what's wrong. Try and keep it to about 30 seconds. Could be anything you want. I will call you out one by one, so you can all minimize yourself right now. And this was a little game I made up when I had a few minutes left in a rehearsal. I said, just vent. What's wrong? It could be about anything they want. Okay. So I'm going to minimize myself, and we're going to have Leah come out here right now and tell everybody what's wrong.
You know what's wrong is when people don't text you back. I mean, come on, it's rude. I mean, I text you 5 hours later. You know that phone is right on you. I mean, and you don't text me back, or it's just a thumbs up. Well, what time? What time are you coming? I mean, do you want me to watch him? Do you not want me to watch him? Are we going to go somewhere? I mean, just text the person back. That is what's wrong with society. Come on. Rude.
Ken, what's wrong? His internet. That's what's wrong. Can't turn that computer on. Maybe he's gone. Marnie, what's wrong?
Okay, I'd say what's wrong is when you go to the grocery store and you find an item and it's like $2.50 each, and then they're selling a big box of 4 and they want to charge you $12. You think you're getting a deal when literally they're making more money off you to buy one that's supposed to be a better deal. And I think they can trick you. That's what's wrong with society today.
Sharon, what's wrong, Sharon?
Okay, so what's wrong is I'm learning the older I get, the fewer things I like. And when I really loved things and liked them and bought them, like Tab Cola or Lemon Up shampoo or Tickle deodorant, they take them off the market. As soon as I get hooked on something, I mean, well, that was a few decades ago, but still, honestly, Tab, really? They still make Fresca. Why can't they still make Tab? That's what's wrong. That's
Teresa, what's wrong?
getting older.
Oh, there's too many colors in the world. See this hat? This hat's full of colors, and this is full of colors. I have pink walls. I have a pink shirt on. Why can't everything be black and white? I like things in the olden days, and that's what's wrong. Is there's too many colors in the world, and it just is too bright for me. I can't take it any longer, man. I just can't take it. God.
Jacob, what's wrong?
Oh, I'll tell you what's wrong. there's those people out there that just drive big cars like SUVs and trucks, and they literally think that they are Lord God Almighty and they don't even use their turn signals when switching lanes. They're just like, oh, I got a big truck. I don't care if I scratched your car or anything. Use your blinkers and actually use your common sense and actually have a human decency to know that you are putting yourself and everybody else, when you don't use your blinker, in danger here, all right? That's what's wrong with society, all right?
Junior, what's wrong? Unmute.
Big pharma is what's wrong. They expect you to be able to take your meds regularly. And there's like psych patients that are supposed to have their meds regularly. That's what's wrong, is the price. Like one pill, $100 for one pill. That is just ludicrous. That is what's wrong.
Okay, that is our show. Everybody come on back out. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's now up to 54 fine folks have been watching us today. Really wonderful show. We had 2 new people in here today. Leah, there she is right there. Thanks for being on your first show. And Junior, his first show with us as well. So you'll be seeing them in our next show, which is going to be about 4 weeks from now. And also, let's introduce Teresa. And Marnie, who will be out for this next show, but she'll be back in September, as she promised me, via text. I do read your text occasionally. She's going to be in prison for the next month. And Sharon, hello, Sharon, good job. Sharon was a member of the LA Connection back in the day. And Jacob, you can talk, Jacob. You can say something.
I think I'm almost like a couple shows away for being a full year with this group.
Oh, that is fantastic. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. We appreciate you watching. We'll be back in 4 weeks with a brand new show, completely different. As you know, if you follow these guys, there's always different shows and always different games. So wave goodbye. You guys stay with me. Don't leave. And we'll give our little notes, and we'll see you guys in 4 weeks, okay?